The music world and fans around the world are mourning the loss of a legend this morning. Glenn Campbell passed away yesterday in Nashville after battling Alzheimer's disease. He was 81 years old. Campbell sold more than 45 million records and was known for a string of hits in the 60s and 70s. A very good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Kyle Bosch. We're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. We are following some breaking news for you this morning. A man is in the Cass County Jail in Fargo accused of confronting someone with a gun in South Fargo last night. Police say they got a call around 8:15 about a man potentially under the influence of drugs in the 400 block of 23rd Street South. Now, according to the caller, the man had threatened him with a gun. By the time officers arrived, the man had left the scene, but police were able to locate and arrest 36-year-old William Mayville just about 3 blocks away. Mayville is being held in jail on a terrorizing charge. Also breaking for you this morning, a Grand Forks man in custody after allegedly leading police on a chase through 2 counties with a baby inside his vehicle. It all started around 8:30 last night in Walsh County, then continued into the city of Grand Forks, where police say speeds hit 55 miles per hour. The suspect eventually abandoned his vehicle with a 4-month-old child inside it in the 2500 block of Knight Drive. He then tried to run away, but was caught after a short foot chase. Officers ended up arresting 21-year-old Cody Norman for fleeing in a motor vehicle, refusal to halt, driving under suspension, and child neglect or endangerment. Police say Norman also has 2 outstanding warrants. He's being held in the Grand Forks County Jail this morning. Well, developing for you this morning, President Donald Trump is threatening to meet North Korean threats with, quote, fire and fury like the world has never seen. Trump says that North Korea's threats to America are moving beyond acceptable boundaries. North Korea responded by saying it's now examining plans to attack the U.S. territory of Guam. The war of words all started yesterday after a U.S. intelligence assessment showed that North Korea now has the ability to produce a nuclear warhead small enough to fit on top of a missile. Well, it's time now to get a check of our storm team forecast on this Wednesday morning with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning. Rain and thunder showers greeting us to start off our day today. You could see lots of gray here in Fargo. Moorhead, wet pavement for some fresh rain, and it's still ongoing here in the valley as well. So this morning, starting off a little bit on the gloomy side, we'll get some breaks. You can see them here, some breaks between the clouds and the rain showers where we see a little sunshine, and then more rain and thunder showers moving in after that here. We've got 2 areas of rain, one to the south and then another area of rain up to the north, not as intense. A couple of cells, one in western Walsh County that could be producing some lightning. Northern Towner over by Rock Lake as well, and then some lighter rain showers elsewhere. Down to the south, a little more intense by Fergus Falls and up toward Pelican Rapids, seeing a stronger storm there. North and east of Elbow Lake, and then west of Detroit Lakes, where we're looking at some rain showers about ready to move into your area. There's another line stretching down through Lisbon and into eastern parts of Dickey County, with perhaps a couple of these showers producing a little bit of small hail. Checking out our radar in Fargo Moorhead, you can see basically I-94 and south is where the heavier rainfall is occurring, though there is a little bit of light rain up to the north. Checking out the entire view across the region, we are looking at this storm system impacting us for a while today. And what that means is we'll have off and on chances for rain. To say exactly when we'll get one of those scattered thunder showers moving through your area, difficult to say right now because of that ongoing nature of this system. 65 degrees in Fargo, 62 in Grand Forks. Looking at wind less than 10 miles per hour. Into the evening hours tonight, we still have that potential for rain valley-wide. Looking at some scattered areas of rain and thunder showers. Some of them could be on the stronger side too. We could see some of them reach severe levels with some large hail and perhaps a little bit of wind up to 60 miles per hour. And again, temperatures not as warm with the rain and thunder moving through. We've got some 60s to some 70s around 5 o'clock this afternoon. Checking out your planner for the next 7 days, we've got temperatures cool for the next few days to round out the work week into the mid to upper 70s, and then this weekend back to those low 80s, and next week does look warm as well. So some rain and some heat returning for the weekend.
Keep your Valley News Live Storm Team app and umbrella handy throughout this Wednesday, it looks like.
Good idea. Yeah, you'll need it all day long.
All right, Lisa, thank you very much. Well, developing for you this morning, the Minnesota State Fire Marshal has been called in to investigate an explosion in Holly. A woman suffered minor injuries when she was blown through the front door of her apartment in the 500 block of 6th Street South. It all happened about 6 last night. First responders say the blast may have happened in the laundry room. When they arrived, they did find a small fire inside a wastebasket there. A veteran Fargo police officer is speaking out to Valley News Live after losing his job earlier this week. David Belkey says he was shocked with Police Chief David Todd's decision to fire him. Now, Belkey was placed on administrative leave for 2 months, then fired after an internal investigation. In his announcement, Chief Todd says he took several matters into consideration before making the decision, including what Todd called a lack of empathy toward the public. Now, Belkey admits that he can be brutally honest at times, but doesn't feel that those shortcomings should have cost him his job. Belkey is considering a possible appeal of his firing. Fargo police have now released the name of a man who drowned in the Red River this week. Police say the body of Hari Pradhan was found by the Cass County Dive and Rescue Team Monday night. Witnesses say that Pradhan went swimming near Lindenwood Park Monday afternoon, went under the water, and never came back up. While it is not illegal to swim in the Red River, emergency personnel continue to advise against it because of dangerous water conditions. Pradhan is the third person to drown in the Red River in Fargo so far this summer. A traffic stop in central North Dakota turned into a major drug bust. The North Dakota Highway Patrol confiscating 183 pounds of marijuana found inside a minivan along I-94. The drugs have a street value of about $700,000. It all happened Monday in between Bismarck and Mandan. Troopers stopped a 71-year-old man in a construction zone for a minor traffic violation. They say when they approached his vehicle, they noticed a strong odor coming from inside. That's when they searched it and found the drugs that you see on your screen right now. The man was arrested for possession of marijuana with intent to deliver and possession of drug paraphernalia. A Detroit Lakes veteran who thought he was going to be forced out of his home has now learned he will get to stay under certain conditions. We first told you about Brian Frazier last month and the outpouring of support from the community after the city council in DL decided that the home he lived in violated city laws. At last night's city council meeting, they reversed their decision and renewed the property's rental license as long as it meets safety standards. Frazier and his landlord now have until December 31st to fix all of the problems the city identified. From brain games to STEM experiences, there's a brand new pop-up store at West Acres Mall in South Fargo, ready to get your kids' minds ready to go back to school. Giving us a look this morning and getting her brain a little workout as well is the Valley Today's Christy Larson. Hi, Christy.
Well, good morning, Kyle. Yeah, we were doing a little reading in between our breaks. We've been working on some projects, but that's what's so fun about Nerd Nook is there's so many different things to do, of course, different things to bring home and carry. This is all supporting your Inspire Innovation Lab, too. What goes on there?
It is. So the Inspire Lab is a nonprofit education center, and we do a lot of creative learning experiences for kiddos, after school programming, community events. We've got a community event coming up Sunday, actually, working with the Heart and Soul Community Cafe. So we'll be doing Taco Boat Back to School on Sunday over there in Moorhead. And then we also do things like professional development for teachers and just getting the community involved in education.
And I know that these two have been having a lot of fun this morning. And Rika, you said that they've been having a lot of fun out at the lab, too.
Yeah, we've been going to the lab for a long time, since 2016 at least. And they just have a great time. We do the after-school programming, and we love it. They come home, and they're all fired up about everything they're learning, and the project-based learning opportunities are just awesome. And they can make a huge mess at the lab and not at my house. It's perfect.
I love it when you don't have to clean up anything. And good job, Karsten and Tegan, on today's work. And Lisa, I did find something for you, too. Might have to bring home this game, Climate and Weather. Do you guys think you can solve this game as well?
Looking like a lot of fun this morning. Christy Larson reporting live from West Acres. Well, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. 96% of people can identify the sound of this within 2 seconds. The answer, an ice cream truck. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. We had one driving through our neighborhood on Saturday when I was out for a walk with my wife and daughter, and I think it was true because I heard like 2 notes, ice cream truck, and then realized I left my wallet at home.
Well,
so
it's
no
a
luck.
vital sound. It really is. Yeah, but you have to have the money to pick that up. Today, well, you might not want to be outside eating ice cream. It's going to be raining and thundering off and on all day long. You can see outside we're looking a little bit gray.
And we do have another look at that weather to continue. Flip on over and join us right now on the Fargo